In today's video, you'll be seeing the largest fruits ever. These fruits are so ridiculously large, you really won't believe your eyes. Would you be able to grow fruits this size? Well, let us know down below in the comments. I've also noticed that most of you watching this aren't subscribed yet, so if you do like the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's absolutely free and you can always change your mind later. And with that said, enjoy the video. Number 10. Ridiculously large John Pumpkin. The humongous John Pumpkin weighs over a ton, clocking in at 2,625 pounds or 1,190 kilograms. It holds the Guinness World Record for biggest pumpkin in the world. The grower is one Matthias Willemjens from Belgium, whose pumpkin entry had proportions so large they shocked the agricultural community and the rest of the world as well. This farmer took the record from the previous year's Swiss champion Benny Meyer, who had a 6-year winning streak. This record holder gained the crown in October 2016 at the Giant Pumpkin European Championship, a record that has since been unbreakable. Hundreds of people are seen supporting the event at the Ludwigsburg grounds. Many in the crowds are Matthias' supporters, causing the crowd to erupt as he's declared the champion. Families come in with their children as well, and entertain the younger folk are familiar characters like Pikachu made of small pumpkins, as well as a mode filled with unripe green pumpkins. The winning pumpkin can be seen transported by forklift on a secured belted wooden pallet. Its shape was bulging downward, looking as if it was going to collapse on its own weight. Other participants of the competition are shown in the video as well. Granted though, their entries are nowhere as huge as Matthias's. Number 9. Paul Rochester's Giant Leek. Paul is one avid gardener whose style of gardening was taught by his late father Wilfred. As it turns out, his dad's advice is the recipe for creating large, world record-breaking veggies. In 2014, Paul produced a whopper 23.5-pound leek at the Melver Autumn Show. The leek looked like a small palm tree and was declared the undisputed winner. Paul says that there is a secret that isn't voodoo magic or genetic modification to this giant leek that took 12 months to grow. His technique is to play swing music by Glenn Miller. Every day, Paul plays in The Mood and Moonlight Serenade on a cassette tape to his patch of vegetables to help it grow. This was actually tested on Mythbusters and was confirmed to work. Of course, it also doesn't hurt that he uses natural fertilizer, a lot of water, and lots of tender, loving care. Paul's also been in the leek growing business for the past 20 years, hence this level of dedication. His family tells us that he spends more time at the gardens than at his own house. His most recent project is his own variety of leek though, which he named after his granddaughter Ellie. Number 8. Sumo-sized strawberry. A farmer in Fukuoka, Japan, saw a strawberry so large and impressive that he was convinced that it was a record breaker. After contacting the Guinness Book of World Records, his suspicions became true. In May of 2015, the strawberry was verified at a whopping 250 grams and broke a 32-year-old record. The fruit was 3.15 inches or 8 centimeters in height and had a length of 4.7 inches or 12 centimeters. This ginormous varietal, called Hakata Amaru, was known for its well-rounded, large size and its sweet taste. This flavorful berry was particularly famous in Japan, but has gained popularity in Hong Kong and Taiwan as well. This particular strawberry has multiple heads with groups that fuse towards the center. Number 7. A comically large carrot. Peter Glazebrook is notoriously known for his large cauliflowers and carrots. His 20-pound carrot was verified at the Harrogate Flower Show, where it won the prize for heaviest carrot in 2014. This is merely one of the 15 world records that he's amassed over a 29-year career, including those for carrots, potatoes, onions, tomatoes, and cauliflower. Number 6. Big Idaho Potato Hotel. Located in Idaho, a record-breaking 6-ton gigantic potato that even allows guests to stay overnight. While the exterior looks convincingly real, the prop is merely a well-manufactured fake. The fake potato is now located on a 400-acre farm in Boise, Idaho. It was created by the Idaho Potato Commission as a prop, but has since sold in 2018 to Chris Wolf, a tiny house builder. It's now a vegetable home equipped with a bed large enough for 2 people, a mini fridge, and a record player. Then there's also integrated plumbing and insulation from the hot Idaho sun. The center of the potato itself is the living room area, and this potato home offers a one-of-a-kind experience for $80. With that, Wolf is already taking bookings on Airbnb. Simply search for Big Idaho Potato Hotel for a chance to sleep inside a gigantic spud. Number 5. Iwasaki's Apple. Chisato Iwasaki has been the record holder for the heaviest apple for many years now. In 2005, Iwasaki found a very special fruit in his large apple farm in Hirosaki City. This particular apple weighed in at 4.1 pounds, with many farmers trying to compete with him, but only one came close to this large apple. However, over in metropolitan Tokyo, Sembakaya shops are a luxury fruit parlor run by the same family group since 1834. These extravagant shops are known for their beautiful fruit that is both oversized and overpriced. These are found in the basements of depachikas, or department store food courts. 85% of the fruits are bought as gifts and presented for formal occasions, like wedding gifts, business meetings, and even hospital visits. Spending $24 on a single apple seems reasonable at Sembakaya. Often referred to as the best in the world, Sakai-ichi are washed with honey and branded by hand to ensure that they are blemish-free. The orchards where the fruit are grown are all pollinated by hand, which is common in Japan's fruit-obsessed culture. Number 4. Large tomatoes. Much like strawberries, tomatoes have a chance to bud and grow together, especially if they're planted using special giant tomato seeds. Dan McCoy in Minnesota was no stranger to growing large fruits and vegetables, though. For nearly a decade, Dan has mastered the art of giant pumpkins. He curiously decided to focus on the tomato business. In December of 2014, he broke the Guinness World Record for his tomato, overthrowing a record previously held for 28 years. This is his 8.1-pound champion tomato product of Mega Blooming. He has a well-documented vlog showing the cutting processes and inspections of the huge tomato. These live and up-close videos showed really how large the tomatoes were, and it was so heavy that it had to be carried with both hands. The seeds Dan uses are the Zack variety, which are commonly known for producing Mega Bloom tomatoes. Number 3. Al and the Giant Peach. Al Pearson started working alongside peaches from the tender age of 6. He carries on 5 generations of peach farmers, actually. He chose his plant filtering out defects when he encounters what he calls the most massive peach he's ever seen. It was luckily picked out by a worker one Thursday and delivered to his office for inspection. It's almost 3 times the size of an average peach. A county agent from Fort Valley, Georgia has declared this an unofficial world record, beating out the previous world record by almost 0.5 pounds. At the moment, they're just waiting for the official validation by Guinness World Records. In the meantime, the peach is preserved in the freezer. Number 2. Expensive Japanese grapes. In Japanese grapes, the skin is peeled and only the seedless flesh is consumed. Like peaches and strawberries, there are premium grapes that are also commonly given as presents during special occasions. In particular, Ruby Roman grapes have a grade that is decided by a committee. The grapes are graded for uniformity in size and color. One particular day's most expensive grapes in 2017 were Ruby Roman grapes priced at $1,977. They were cased in a very nice wooden box with a beautiful brochure and certificate. The grapes are wrapped in a breathable and heavy bag as well. Heck, the grapes actually look almost too fake due to their comical size and almost fake uniformity. At 35 grapes in the bunch, each is a staggeringly priced of $57. The host described the huge 3 or 4 biters as a plum-like bite. The firmness was reportedly pleasing, with a sturdy but juicy intake. Number 1. World Record Watermelon by Chris Kent. Chris Kent, an accountant from Tennessee, holds the world record for biggest watermelon. He brought back the record to the USA in 2013 at the Operation Pumpkin Festival in Hamilton, Ohio. His entry was a staggering 350.5-pound watermelon, weighed and verified by the Great Pumpkin Commonwealth. This humongous watermelon contained over 40,000 calories and was enough to feed 20 people for a full day. Chris's watermelon was 42.5 pounds heavier than the previous year's record from Italy. He states that growing watermelon is good in the South and that he loved growing ever since he was a child. He started his gardening career with pumpkins, but did get discouraged after he kept getting beat. He then decided to switch to watermelons and found his niche, even landing a spot at the David Letterman show. Watermelon needs a minimum of 6 hours of sun a day, but surprisingly not a ton of water. Farmers are known to water these fruits only once every 3 days. Chris, however, waters his watermelons with 150 gallons daily. So, which of the big produce did you find the most impressive? Would you call them scary or appetizing? Well, if you've seen something that impresses you more than this list, let us know down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the channel's other amazing content. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later, everybody!